Today, Twitch announced that it will be expanding its ban on gambling live streams, adding 2 more online casinos to its list of sites that are banned because they feature games of chance, like slots or roulette, but aren't licensed as casinos. Quote, in jurisdictions that provide sufficient consumer protection. Twitch claims that gambling viewership has dropped by around 75% since it implemented its new restrictions last October, which was sports betting, fantasy sports, and poker are still allowed. Twitch will also prohibit all streamers from sponsorship and promotions of gambling sites that take deposits in the form of CSGO skins. This coincides with the result of a report from YouTuber Houndgown.
We did talk about this last week. We
Yeah.
couldn't figure out the pronunciation then either, so...
Yeah, that's the best I'm going to do.
Sorry.
That suggested that over 70% of CSGO skin gamblers start before they are 18, and these online casinos are making little to no attempt to confirm the age of players. Approximately 75% of top CSGO streamers on Twitch have taken sponsorships from CSGO gambling sites. I suspect, given the dollar values that we were talking about last WAN show, like $120K a month or whatever it was.
This is basically what's keeping the entire CSGO streaming scene
and not
alive.
just that, I suspect these are going to go undisclosed.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, just saying, keep an eye out for it. Valve sent a cease and desist letter to 23 of these sites back in 2016 and has launched suits against many of them in the past. But skin gambling remains popular, and 5 of that original list are still in operation. Gambling is also a bannable offense on Steam as of May of this year. However, Houndgown has criticized Valve for the mechanical and aesthetic similarity between its loot box system and online slots.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Which is very valid.
You got Spider-Man meme right here. Like, it's...
Many players treat this system in a manner reminiscent of a slot machine, caring more about the resale value of their jackpots rather than the in-game value of the item or how much they would personally care about it. Valve does indirectly profit, and you can tell because when people roll a knife and they freak out before the knife even shows up, it's like, it's because they're excited about the value.
is that true? Are knives worth a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Why are knives worth the most?
Just because it's rare.
Okay, so knives are rare.
Rare things are worth a lot in this context, and knives are rare as far as my understanding goes.
I see.
I don't do any of this, so I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Yeah. Valve does indirectly profit from how skin gambling increases the demand for these items. One self-admitted skin gambler looked back at his Steam history and found that he had spent over $21,000 on the platform, primarily on CSGO. He described this realization as frightening.
I don't... How did...
Apparently, Elijah, our Elijah, said that some sell for over $100K. I think he's talking about knives in CSGO.
What? Is this in chat?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
That's wild.
I'm just going to Google most expensive CSGO knife.
Can we go to your laptop?
Sure.
All right, cool. Let's go. The 10 most expensive knives.
This is on Red Bull's website?
What the heck?
What happens if I reject him? Hey, get out of here.
Nothing, apparently. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Features Star Trek technology. What the crap is Star Trek technology?
Stat track. It shows on the I think for the knives, if I remember correctly, it like etches into the knife how many kills you've gotten with it. This says like $9,000. I don't think this is legit. I don't know. They get really expensive. I'll say that much.
My brain hurts.
Oh, I might have actually gotten real answers. Here we go. 1 second.
Why are we all allowing this to happen?
Wait, $1 million?
I think that's kind of the question. Oh, there's no way anyone spent $1 million on a CSGO knife.
Yeah, it says reported price.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah. Oh, no. Apparently it happened.
What?
Reports are that the rare knife's price came from OwnPixel, a famous CSGO YouTuber and trader who apparently served as a middleman for the expensive transaction, which makes me think it was a pump. But I don't know.
Right, yeah.
Look how much
Okay.
value there is in this thing. By the way, sponsored by Site. Go do it here.
Yeah, man. Have you seen the value of Jack Dorsey's first tweet NFT?
Oh, is it worth like $1 or something?
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
So Jack Dorsey's first tweet sold for, I think it was like 2.4 million.
Okay, 2.9 million.
Okay.
Now has a price of less than $2,000. That's a big yikes.
Who would want it? Like, why does it even matter?
Oh, man.
I don't know, dude. Rough.
Yeah.
Anyways, what do you think about Twitch expanding gambling restrictions? It's weird to me because like if this was like 10 years ago, I'd be like, oh yeah, cool, okay. But now like
Twitch is in trouble.
Sports betting is advertised on the like sports
ball game.
channels.
Yep.
And like on all the boards around it, like it's everywhere now.
It's the right thing to do, but they're doing this at a time when Kick is embracing gambling, and it's clear that there's a demand for this content. And I don't really know what to say, because on the one hand, it's like, yeah, we actually do need to stop.
Like I personally appreciate it.
We need to stop grooming young people into becoming like whales for these kinds of microtransactions.
Yeah.
Turned into gambling that has become so prevalent in gaming.
Apparently OwnPixel is quite against stuff like this, so maybe that was legit. I don't know. It sounds crazy.
However, it's clear that they're going to be at a significant competitive disadvantage because of this, and I don't really. It's not just up to the platforms to care, right? Like, it's up to the creators and it's up to the audience to care, right? Like, everyone involved in this ecosystem has to sort of decide all together that something is not okay, and it's pretty clear that that's not going to happen. I mean, look at something even as. Okay, fine. We're going to wade into this. Look at something even as black and white as the controversy right now over React content that isn't React content, that isn't fair use, that just obviously isn't fair use.
AFK from your computer while it autoplays kind of stuff, or just like eating and not even responding or interacting in any way.
A big part of why it's blown up this week is Dark Viper and XKCD, XQC are at it again.
We knew Dark Viper was going to be involved.
Well, yeah, we knew he was going to be involved, but I'm surprised XQC's getting baited into this, because he's been pretty clear about his la 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 la. If I can't see it, nothing's happening. This isn't wrong. Kind of position in the past, but he finally said the quiet part out loud earlier this week, to the point where like
is this in the doc or
no? It's not.
Okay.
I read his tweet and my jaw just about hit my keyboard. I went, okay, if you're gonna even pretend plausible deniability. I'm just a dumb guy. This is my persona. Like, if you're even gonna play that game, you can't just blatantly say, I do it because it makes money, right? Because no one ever said it didn't. That wasn't anyone's point. Their point was that that's someone else's money. That was the point. And
it was like broken on my computer. I'm trying to find these tweets, but I can't even use Twitter properly, so I don't know.
And no, in fact, it is not covered by fair use, and that is pretty plain. At some point, somebody is going to figure out that he just signed a $100 million contract and come knocking. And I don't believe there's going to be any statute of limitations for this, because it's never been dealt with at any point. Like, if you robbed someone 10 years ago, you're still culpable. Or 5 years ago. I mean, this is like, it's happening daily now. So, at some point, someone's going to go, hey, you know what? This is a pretty big bag that we can get over this, but I'm going to bide my time. I'm going to let him keep doing it. We'll let them build wealth. Hope he doesn't, lose a bunch of it in another failed relationship
Or gambling.
And I'm gonna go after it. I'm gonna get mine.
Yeah.
But then, I've been making doomsday predictions for years that haven't come true. Where is the child YouTuber star apocalypse that I've been calling?
You mentioned that a long time ago. Yeah.
I've been calling this for years. I'm looking at it go like all these family vlog channels out there and stuff. At what point are these kids gonna go, hey, yo, the millions of dollars that you guys made, putting a roof over my head is actually the basics. I need to be paid. Where is it? It still hasn't really happened.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know.